Do you want to improve your foreign language skills, but feel bored with the same exercises? AI can make learning easier and more fun. In this video, I'll show you how to use SpeechGen for better results. You'll learn 7 simple tips. Create dialogues, adjust speech speed, use multilingual voices, and more. These ideas work for students and teachers at any level. You can voice dialogues using different voices within the same project. It's simple. Add the voices you need. For example, I'll choose the Spanish male voice Remy. Highlight the text and click Wrap to assign it to a specific voice. Now that voice will speak the selected phrase. Here, the default voice is already assigned, so no need to wrap the text for it.
Good morning.
Buenos días.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Perfect. Now the file includes both English and Spanish phrases, all in one file that you can download. For example, I'll add another voice and wrap some text with it. Now this dialogue includes 3 characters. You can add as many voices as you want in any language.
How are you?
¿Cómo estás?
I'm fine, thank you.
Estoy bien. Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Sounds great. Here we have 1 English voice, 2 Spanish voices, and 1 Spanish voice with a Salvadoran accent. This way you can create dialogues in the desired languages to help memorize phrases. When learning a foreign language, one effective method is repeating a phrase multiple times at different speeds. With SpeechGen, you can do this easily using the dialogue feature. For example, here's how you can use the Simon voice at 3 different speeds, one at 0.7 speed, 30% slower than normal, and another at 1.3 speed, 30% faster than normal. Now, assign each voice a specific phrase to say. To do this, select the text with your mouse and click Wrap. Let's listen.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Great. The same phrase is now spoken at different speeds. Here, you can see the phrase is wrapped in a tag. The tag shows the voice name, pitch settings, and speed adjustments. You can adjust the speed right here. For example, I'll slow it down by 50% and speed it up by 70%.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
You can improve this example by adjusting the pause between paragraphs. Each phrase here is a paragraph, so I'll set a 1.3 second pause between them. Let's listen again.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Perfect. Now each phrase sounds clearer. By the way, you can adjust pause settings as often as you like, and it won't use up your limits.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Look, I'm modifying a phrase, synthesizing it, and my limits remain untouched. This means you can fine-tune the interval between phrases by ear without extra costs. Now you can synthesize speech using 1 voice at different speeds, all in a single file. Repeating phrases or words is a powerful method for memorization. For example, if you're learning Spanish, you might want to remember a word and its translation. Add 1 Spanish-speaking voice and 1 English-speaking voice to the same audio file, like this.
Apple. Manzana.
Great, but now you probably want the phrase to repeat. Simply copy it as many times as you need, like this.
Apple. Manzana. Apple. Manzana. Apple. Manzana.
Perfect. The phrase repeats. Here's the best part: you'll only use your limits for the first instance of the phrase, not for all 5 repetitions. If you've already generated audio for a phrase and the system detects an exact match, it retrieves the audio from memory. This is super efficient. By the way, you can add more voices to enhance the experience. For instance, you could include a female voice. First, you'll hear the male voice, followed by the female voice. This helps reinforce the phrase in your memory.
Apple,
manzana,
apple,
manzana,
apple.
Manzana.
Sounds fantastic. It's convenient when each learning example is saved as a separate file, making it easy to play individually. With SpeechGen, you don't need to create a separate project for this. You can do it all in one window. Just insert the cut tag at the end of each audio segment, like this.
Where can I find the nearest bus stop?
After synthesizing the speech, you can download the audio files either individually or in order right here. If you have many segments, you can download them as a zip file to keep everything organized. You can also give each segment its own name for better organization. For example,
Where can I find the nearest bus stop?
now each audio file has a custom name that suits your needs. You can create as many files as you like. Separate audio files are especially useful for organizing content, such as educational lessons, where everything is divided into clear sections instead of being merged into one large file. When learning to pronounce numbers, it's important to specify whether they are ordinal or cardinal. If you simply write the number 5, it will almost always be pronounced as a cardinal number. Listen to this.
5.
But what if you need to say fifth? Of course, you could write fifth as a word, but there's a simpler solution. The say as tag with the ordinal attribute. It looks like this.
5th.
This sounds correct. With this method, you can easily specify any number. This works in any language. Here's the same line, but in Spanish. Listen to this.
quinto,
Amazing. Using the same voice across different languages can improve language comprehension. At SpeechGen, we offer such voices. Most of them can speak in 77 languages. In the interface, these voices are listed at the end of the selection. Right here, switch to another language, like French, and you'll see the same voices with a language tag. For example, Andrew Yen and Andrew Afar are the same voice. Yen speaks English, and Afar speaks French with the same tone and style.
Good morning, how are you? Bonjour, comment ça va?
It sounds like the same person. Amazing! Using the same voice across languages helps you better match the sound, intonation, and pronunciation. This makes understanding and learning easier. You can practice learning language accents. For example, let's listen to how the word water sounds in American, British, and Australian English. As usual, I add the voices and hit rep.
Water, water.
Water.
Did you hear that? It almost sounds like a completely different word, but it's the same language, English. Let me try another word.
Schedule, schedule.
Schedule.
Perfect. Now you know that you can explore accents and compare pronunciations. Now you know how AI can transform language learning. You can create dialogues, adjust speech speed, and even prepare materials for yourself or your students. Try it yourself, it's easy. Subscribe to the channel for more tips and ideas. Together, we'll make learning even more effective. Thank you for watching.